Hello there. You know, I've got this opinion here. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think some parents just, take it all out on their children for no reason sometimes. And they just make their punishments unreasonable. Like, you know, just beating them with a belt for no reason. Well, maybe they got a reason, but they ain't got no reason to go mean like that. It makes no sense. But luckily, I've found a perfect way to discipline your child. Take a look. But first, we're gonna point out the most obvious, unreasonable punishment for a child, especially one that's like under 5 or something like that. It really makes no sense how they just have to take it all out to take a like a switch. Well, maybe a switch ain't too bad, or perhaps sometimes the belt ain't horrible. I mean, it was horrible for me because it hurt. It hurts. I don't see how pain's gonna make your child act better. It's pain. It's something that they're gonna go through in life if they fall, skin their knee or something like that. But here's an example of how parents do it. John Doe, I told you not to do this. I told you better bring them grades up. And if you don't, you're gonna get whipped. Ah! Now we gotta be serious now. Now, wasn't that just a little bit harsh, don't you think? Now, let me put it here. Okay, you can't just do that to your child. I mean, that's not gonna do anything. Well, I mean, for some little child, it might. I need to fix my hat. Now, some little child is gonna be intimidated because just the pain of that, um, just the pain of that wood hitting their butt so hard, it's just gonna make them cry and just deer fury. Now, when you say they pull that paddle out, they're just gonna be screaming for dear life. I'm not even joking. And it's just scary to think how bad it hurts. You know, actually, I remember back a time where I was in second grade and I was in this school before we got moved to a different school. And, I forgot to take it down. But anyway, we was in this school, and this fifth grade teacher, he comes up and he brings this big wooden thing with holes in it. And he said, what did he say? Let me think. Let me put it in a way you people might understand. Now, children, this paddle has holes in it, and the reason it has so many darn holes in it is so when this paddle hits your bottom, the holes create so much friction and so much heat, it's gonna light your bottom fire! I think that's how he did it. But if not, I'm not the perfect reenactment. Something like the Civil War, which would be, part of history. And as a matter of fact, speaking of history, that was the teacher that, that's the subject he taught. And the history teachers must know a whole bunch about getting whippings. Do you want to know why? This goes back to the slavery days when they had to get whipped because they didn't do the right stuff. When they didn't, let's see here. They didn't. Now, if you want to discipline your child the right way, this is how you do it. Watch closely. Now, John Doe, it'll be okay. Daddy promises. Come on, I promise it will be okay. Lighten up, buddy. That's right, John Doe. Just calm down and be happy. I promise, I promise. That's a good boy, that's a good boy. Cheer up and smile. Now you see, now there's that smile I know. You're such a good son, John Doe. I should never punish you because you're the best son anybody could ever have. Now, if you like this video, give me one of them beautiful blue thumbs up who kind of looks like Papa Smurf's hand giving you a thumbs up because it's blue. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I'm gonna do a little casting for you real fast, okay? This is going to be like a, I don't know, kind of like a improvised casting. For the number 1 cast, we have me, of course. Number 2, my iPhone 5 that I'm recording on. Number 3, the one and only John Doe. Number 4, the Sharpie that made me draw John Doe. I don't even know what number this is. The dry erase marker that drew my mustache. Thank God it was a dry erase marker. It would have been really bad if it was a Sharpie. And the last but not least, the one and only ruler, which is actually, I called it a paddle. But it's not. You can use it as a paddle. I don't really care. Anyway, these are some beautiful ways to discipline your child. Not really. It was actually only one way, but you know. We're getting there. We're getting there. Stay tuned. Bye bye.